Let's race, come on. Oh, you're so fast. You're so fast.
You have your own SD cards, right?
Yep.
Do you want to double check?
As long as they are.
There's a card.
Yep, as long as they're right there. That's right there. Yep, we're good. I know they're in there.
Oh, how awful would that be if you got there?
I know. Thank you for your protective thoughts. I am off on another adventure. Heading to Barcelona, Spain today. Arrive tomorrow morning to shoot some interview work and some documentary work for a church there in Barcelona. They're getting a new building, which is a really cool story. And I was invited to fly out and to shoot some content for their building project. So it's the Sunday right after Christmas, and I'm flying out of the country for a couple days. So I am stoked. Flying out of St. Louis, so gotta check in. Okay, so we are flying into Atlanta. El mostrador de formación de la Terminal 1 se encuentra en el nivel inferior. So I know the TSA gets a bad rep, but I'll be honest, I'm thankful for the TSA. I think they do a good job, at least in St. Louis. So there's a new part of my adventure. I'm starting the carnivore diet, and I'm trying to figure out how in the world I'm going to eat carnivore. I'm doing it's probably closer to the animal-based diet more than the carnivore diet. But I'm having to figure out how in the world I'm going to do that while I'm on this trip. So that's my next part of my adventure that I have to figure out. But yeah, so I'm excited to be able to go to Spain. I love traveling. It's ever since I was a kid, traveling has always been one of my favorite hobbies. And I'm thankful to be able to work in an environment that I can travel a lot, and pretty much as we want within reason, you know. Apart from my land business, I'm focusing on becoming a documentary filmmaker. And so there's been a couple opportunities that have opened up over the last couple of years, and I'm walking through them anytime I get a chance to. So this one will be in Spain. We'll fly into Barcelona. I land tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning, and we get right to filming. So we'll be landing and going right into it. Then after filming, I'm going to do some B-roll stuff, get some shots of Barcelona. Tuesday, eat dinner, go to sleep, and then my flight leaves out at 6 a.m. out of Barcelona back into Arkansas. And then from Arkansas, we go to a church conference and then home. So this will be a whirlwind trip. So I'm excited about being able to film it. I'm not even sure if I'm in focus. I'm excited about being able to film it and take you guys on a little adventure for me. So I just got to my gate. Now I'm going to get some food and chill for a little bit. So for you, if you don't know, the carnivore diet is basically all meat, cheeses, a little bit of dairies, just trying to cut out the bad carbs, sugars, and stuff like that. So I found this little burger joint right here. It should have everything that I need. But I'm doing it animal-based, meaning I'll still throw in fruits and honey. And then, you know, I'm not strict on it. I'm really just trying to focus on eating better overall. So not even anything else other than just eat healthy in general. I feel like we put a lot of garbage into us. In Europe, the foods they eat are so much cleaner. And that's one thing my wife and I noticed last time we were here, is that the food was just like amazing, and there wasn't a lot of preservatives and additives. And so we are really trying to eat cleaner overall. And on this trip, after Thanksgiving, being yesterday or 2 days ago, my goal is to continue that even while traveling. So we'll see what I can pick up here that is towards that goal. Okay, so I just got my food before I eat. So one fun thing about the traveling we've been doing is I've been filming pretty much everything, all my content, and I'll show you real quick on my iPhone with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. This thing is a game changer for content filming. I'm using the DJI Mic 2, let's see if I can get it right there, with it, and they connect seamlessly, and I'm using it for my rig that I run with the documentary filmmaking as well. But everywhere I go, I get asked about what are these? What is this? What are you looking at? What are you using? What tools are these? It's really funny. Like pretty much anytime I have these devices out, people are like, "What's that?" So if you want to make content, there's never an easier time than right now, especially with some of the tools that DJI has been coming out with. I'm not paid by them by any means. I'd love to be, maybe for some, some content creation stuff. I'm a huge fanboy. I have their drone. I have their gimbal. There's really cool stuff. In a little bit later on, probably when I get to Barcelona, I might do a little rig rundown to show you what I'm running with when I'm creating film. I'm not an amazing videographer by any means, at least in the editing room. I think I have a good eye for capturing content, but I'm not good at editing, not as good as some people. But I try to run a rig that is simple and seamless, and I think I've found a pretty good setup. So later on, maybe my next layover, I might try to... I love you, girls. Yeah. That was so sweet. That was so sweet. Yeah, I did see that.
The next stop is Concourse C. C is in coffee, which is available on all concourses.
So I saw something one time. It was a video on social media that was talking about how people run to their gate just to make sure it exists, and that's what I had to do. So just talked to my family, and now I am heading to grab something to eat, stick it on this carnivore diet, and see how this goes. So I get to call 33J home for the next 8.5 hours. But the shot out the window is pretty nice, so that'll be fun. We are beginning our initial descent, so about 30 minutes out. Customs was a beast. I was in the customs line for like an hour. So I just got picked up by one of the local missionaries here, and we are heading out. So just heading out to...
That we would not be able to attend if we got accredited right now.
So Austin, you can film it here at the front on the third.
Okay.
Wow.
And then that's kind of, you guys probably went to that entrance.
Yep.
And then these. So here's the big doors.
Is that shown in that video you sent, that digital?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it shows.
So we just finished a walkthrough of the whole sanctuary, which is just amazing. Got some drone footage. Here's a shot right here. I'll pause for a second. Now we're just going to start working on the walkthrough. The missionary here, Nathan Harrod's going to do a walkthrough of the building that they have here. This actually is specifically for the, well, we'll talk about that later. So Nathan's going to do walkthrough, and then we'll do a couple of interviews with some of the missionaries here and the actual nationalized pastor of this congregation here. Really awesome stuff. It's amazing what God's doing in Spain, and just the blessings that they have with this church is just phenomenal.
So this is some of the older walls of
towers, the gates of the city. And over here, this is the cathedral.
We'll go in the front of it.
Wow. That's amazing. Now, I thought that was La Sagrada Familia, but that's not. No. That's the cathedral. Okay.
The front of it.
They're setting up for Christmas?
Yeah,
Oh.
Christmas market. So, for Lele, see that bridge?
Yeah.
Brides will rent that out and do like a whole big Gothic photography thing.
So, Lacey, when we are here in Spain next time, you can set up your wedding photography business.
So see this Barcino?
Yeah.
It's the old
Barcino.
name of the city.
Gotcha.
Barcino. That's why our dog was Barcino.
Oh, I remember that. That was a long time ago. This reminds me of that little area in Chicago that sets up for Christmas, all the German stuff.
Yeah.
We were there last year. We're actually gonna be there next week. They, I don't know what they call it, but they set up this whole little square. It's all German food. Yeah.
So this is the...
He's known wide and far. Wow.
This is the cathedral. This is not La Sagrada Familia.
This is the Gothic cathedral, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of.
You hit the log with a stick, and it poops out presents. So that's another Catalan thing. For some reason, Catalans
They like
love
poo-poo.
poop.
That's
So you hit
hilarious.
the stick. There's a song they sing.
Is they sing and they feed it candy and then it poops out this.
We're going to Plaza de Catalunya right now.
The two main plazas, or two most well-known plazas, here: Plaza España, which is where our church is,
Okay.
and then Plaza Catalunya. Plaza Spain and Plaza Catalonia. So we
Wow.
came, the red sign down there,
Yeah.
it's got an M on there for Metro. That's where we came up. We came out of there, and then we walked down.
Okay. Yes, it smells as fishy as it looks. Oh man, this fish smell is so strong. But the food here is just amazing. I need to do a video series about Spanish food, so maybe I should start a food tour. Let me know in the comments if you think that would be something that you'd be interested in seeing more of.
Oh, under for our girls.
We'll get you some.
Oh man, that'd be awesome. Okay. The chestnut. Interesting. Very dry.
It is dry. Oh, hot.
It doesn't even.
Sounds better in the song.
Yeah, it does. I just thought, I was like, that's why they came out with pecan glazed nuts or walnut glazed nuts. The chestnut was not the nut. Okay, I just finished up my first day. Just did a time lapse down in Plaza de España. I think that's what it is. Spanish, the Plaza de Barcelona, Plaza de España, Plaza de España. That's what it is. So I just did a time lapse of it. I'll show it real quick. Here it is. Now I am heading to get some food and go home and sleep because I got an early day tomorrow for some more recording. And overall, it has been an awesome trip, an awesome time. Ready to do it again, hopefully soon. But I am exhausted, tired, and ready to eat